What up? Let's do a little vape and chat. My homegirl Denise Lynn does balcony chats. Indie Blue News does vape and chat. Just wait a few minutes, get some people's in here. Then we'll do a little vape and chat. And I'm almost back to my house. What up? What up? What up? What up? Back to Spearmint. What up? What's the LA Audit? Oh, fuck. It's 12:11 at night, Central Standard Time. And let's wrap. Should I throw up my green screen so I look more official and say it from my studio? So what'd you guys think of some real live investigative journalism there? I left the group chat that I was in with Noman because he was, of course, trying to explain it all, but whatever. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Like, there's groups and stuff out there. Nah, I ain't calling the cops, man. There's groups of auditors out there that are like, you know, Penac, and they're the biggest, obviously, but there's other groups out there of auditors, and maybe just the group thing ain't for me. Maybe it's just like, I connect up with a few people here and there because I'd still like to audit with Pink and Sue and Denise. I would still like to audit with those girls, but I think those girls are reputable people. I think they're honest. I think they're trustworthy. So I'm not too worried about doing audits with them. Hey, Sue, I was just speaking good about you. I said maybe the group every now and again because I still think you girls are very reputable, very friendly, very honest. I've met Sue and Pink one time, and I just would love to connect up and work with. Maybe just joining the group, doing the group thing ain't for me. I don't want to be a part of what uh, scummy people are a part of. Um, there's no need to call the cops on yourself. There's no need to do any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's no need to be, you know, bashing an auditor one day and kissing an auditor's ass the next day. Either you're cool or you're not. Either I like Chi-Town Sue or I don't. Either I like James Freeman or I don't. Either I like Black Label Cop Watch or I don't. Um, and I don't have a problem with anybody, man. I love other auditors. Right? No, no, no. What I'm saying is there's groups forming. No, I love News Now. News Now Patrick. News Now Patrick's all right. Other than the fact he and other people were calling the cops on himself. I mean, that was just detective work 101. It was very clear and very obvious where the dumbass was at. I probably will not remember, man. So give me a shout. If I haven't given you my number, I will send you one when we hang up here. I got a Google Voice number. I just don't know what the hell it is. It's 219-500 something 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 something. But um, what I'm saying is I was in the process of. Uh, I'm disappointed too. I was supposed to go out and audit with Mike last week, but I ended up getting a car accident. Somebody hit my Mustang, took out the whole side of my car. So I was in bed for a couple days on muscle relaxers and painkillers and shit. So, um, so I didn't make it out with Noman, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, to be honest, because I don't want to be associated with that type of people. I want to be associated with good auditors, with reputable auditors, with honest auditors. Um, I don't give a crap if the auditor has one subscriber or 8 million subscribers. I would rather go out and do what I do and have nobody watch it than be associated on a channel um, that's garbage. I mean, that's just the honest to God's truth. I would rather go out and audit and never upload a video than be on a channel or be associated with idiots. Um, you know, yeah, my car will get fixed. Insurance did a first estimate, and damage is like 3,100, 3,200. So I'm waiting on the first check, and then I'm gonna drop it off at a shop, and then they said if there's supplemental damages, they'll cut a check to the shop, and then I gotta go have an MRI done this week, and I'm getting cortisone injections in my back on Wednesday for pain, because I've got 4 slip disc in my back. Um, so the accident definitely didn't help anything. I've been in pain since the accident. But the nature of my work, I couldn't take time off, so I took 2 days off. I took Thursday and Friday off, and then I had to go back to work today. I didn't have a choice, so um, I just didn't take any pain meds or anything today, um, because I can't drive on the pain medication and the muscle relaxer combo. It knocks me out. So I just haven't taken anything today, and I've been in pain. So, it is what it is. I got to follow up with my doctors. Looks like I'm probably going to get some physical therapy. Um, I'll probably have, a couple $1,000s in medical bills and shit, a couple office visits with my pain specialist and an ER visit, and had x-rays done, getting an MRI done, getting back injections done. I'll have physical therapy for, I don't know, I imagine a couple weeks at least. We'll see how things go, but that's just life. My life doesn't stop because I'm an auditor. I was hit, took outside of my car. I mean, it is what it is. But oh, I'm not on Oxy. They didn't give me nothing that strong, brother. So no, I'm good. I'm not. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. I'm probably the only person in the world that could say they've never smoked pot. I'm probably not the only person, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not my thing. I don't drink very much. I might go out once a month and drink 2 or 3 beers. That's about it. I'm not a drinker. I don't do drugs. I could pass a piss test on demand any day of the week. So, and I'm not bragging by any means. And I'm not looking down on people that do smoke pot. It's just not my thing. Some people choose to own guns. Some people don't. Some people choose to smoke pot. Some people don't. Um, so, I look at it as like a choice. Yeah, there's cats fighting outside somewhere. I can hear them going at it. But I don't know, guys. Like, maybe I was wrong for breaking the story tonight. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. Um, I just felt like I picked up on it, and I felt people needed to know. And the only way people were gonna know is if they seen it live and in living color, live and in person. Um, So I broke the story. I mean, I don't know how big of a story it is. I don't know that it's going to go viral. I don't really care. You know, I've had videos that have 100 hits, and I've had videos that have, um, I've got videos that have thousands and thousands of hits. So, if that video gets 10 hits, that's cool. If that video gets a million hits, that's cool too. Um, I just did it for me. I did it so that people realize that I'm not associated with that. I don't want my name tied to them in any way. Well, the other thing I want people to be careful of is Swine has put out a lot of false statements um, on his videos, and I don't want like when I started auditing, I just got on YouTube, man, and I started watching videos. I was watching High Desert, I was watching News Now Houston, I was watching um, Chris Ponte, I think is his name. You know, I was watching like the guys that have been around for a minute, and no, not a medicated vape. It's just spearmint. I quit smoking. I smoked for many years. I quit for like 6 years. I started because I had a lot of personal things going on and I was very stressed out. So I smoked for like 3 or 4 months, and now I'm trying to quit smoking again. So I picked up vaping and gave up cigarettes. I gave up cigarettes on Friday the 13th. So I haven't had a cigarette since Friday the 13th. Uh, but been vaping and doing the e-cigs when my vape runs or my vape dies or whatever. I got an e-cig that I use. So, yeah, but like I just did it, so I'm not associated with those guys. You know, I don't want to be known as the guy that you know him haws back and forth and is on this side one day and on this side the next day and on this side the next day and like I'm me. I'm Indie Blue News. My name's Jeremy. Um, I got a wife. I've got kids. I've got 2 jobs. Like I'm just a normal guy. No, I don't need a medicated vape, bro. Like I said, smoking weed and shit ain't my thing. Like it'd probably chill me the fuck out, but um, I'm just me. I'm just a normal guy. I'm fat. Get over it. Like if that's all you got to say about me, like I said tonight, I've been called worse by better people. So, I'm not worried about those guys anymore. Like as far as I'm concerned, like I dropped the swine thing a while ago. Haven't put out any videos about it. There you go. Tell Black Label to get a hold of me. Sue, you can give Black Label my phone number that I text you from. Um, Anybody else, I don't want to hand out my personal number all over the place. I'm not, not too keen on that. Um, yeah, all auditors need to work together, but I agree. Auditors should work together, but when you have a scumbag and you associate yourself with a scumbag, it's going to be hard to pull other people in, to what you're doing. People don't want to be associated with shitty people. I try not to associate myself with shitty people in real life, so why would I? What's up, Black Label? Hey, if you want to talk, brother, email me, indiebluenews@gmail.com, and I'll send you my number. Or Sue can send you my number if she has your text information. Yeah, I busted fucking Swine at No Menesio's house, man. Um, at his house, like straight up, they were doing a video together. That was Swine's video with the stripper dancing in the background and the tape on his nipples was at Noman's house. After Swine had called his Noman's old lady fat and called him a CIA agent and all this other stupid shit, they hang out together. To me, my feeling is it was all a publicity stunt. And what I mean by that is I think Swine called the cops on Noman. I think Noman realized that Swine was getting backlash. And I think that Noman tried to distance himself from Swine to get people behind his cause, to get support. Um, Nah, I'm just a normal guy, bro. I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a normal guy, man. I'm just 34-year-old Jeremy with a wife and kids. Dude, that's all he does. Like Black Label, Swine gets on fucking YouTube and tells everybody they're fat and they're in the CIA. Like that's all he's got. You're fat. Your old lady's fat. I'm fat. My old lady's probably fat. He bashes Freeman's old lady. Like, yeah, he tried to tell me he was playing Swine too and setting him up. He told me he was setting him up and trying to get him to make treasonous statements. Uh, so he could turn it into the FBI. Like, come on, bro. Like, um, for real. You know, like, let somebody insult my old lady. They're not gonna come to my house. Like, if I call my old lady a bitch, that's one thing. But if you call my old lady a bitch, we got a problem. You know what I'm saying? I am the press. That's right. I am the press. I'm gonna start my own damn media group. I'm gonna call it expose something. Fucktards.com. Maybe I'll buy the domain. I gotta buy my domains anyways. My websites are expiring that I own for other shit, other interests. They go up August 3rd, so I gotta buy them anyways. So maybe I'll start a news website. I'm on with my local PD now to get press releases. Like when I had that shooting on my street a couple nights ago, I got the press release for that from the public information officer. So I'm getting more credit locally, not so much nationally, which is fine. I'm not getting shout outs from the big channels. I'm not getting shout outs, but that's not what it's about for me. Um, I appreciate Black Label. And, if you want to clip my story, clip parts of it, feel free. If you want me to come on and talk when you're doing live, man, let me know. I'm more than happy to do so. Swine threatened to sue me the other day, and I told people when he does, I'm gonna sell signed photocopies. I'm gonna photocopy the fucking paperwork and sell it for $5, and sell my autograph on Swinetard's paperwork. So, like I said, I got a lawyer that'll fucking chew Swine up and spit him out. I am not worried about Swine suing me. I'm not worried if Noman wants to file suit against me or whatever. Let him do it. I don't care. I make more money than either one of those jerk offs can dream about, and I don't make a ton of money. I do okay. I got a house, I've got a couple cars, but I'm not fucking loaded by any means. But I do okay. I'm not complaining. My bills are paid. I've got dozens of dollars in the bank. So, I could. I could get the reporting more news stories and reporting stuff like Black Label does. I've got a green screen I can throw up like Noman does and fucking put shit on it. Um, I got a fancy headset I could throw on, but that's not me. You know, I use the green screen for something else. I've got other channels on YouTube with way different content than this. I've got other stuff going on that I've done. You know, so You know, I've got just as much equipment as he does. You know, I've got fucking sound equipment. I've got fucking computer equipment. I've got a green screen. I've got microphones. I've got headsets. I've got sound recording equipment on my computer. You know, big deal. What's the, you know, I'm just me. I'm a guy sitting in a fucking car with the fucking Galaxy S9. That's it. Some say extraordinary. I say ordinary. You know what I mean? But I don't know, guys. Like, it is what it is. You know, I'm out here to report the news. Um, I've covered other things besides the cops. We just did a park dedication like 6 or 8 months ago that my daughter was a part of. They rebuilt a park in our neighborhood, and I covered that. You know, I've gone live from parades and, um, cop watches and audits and, like, the shooting out here. I did the post office bombing in East Chicago. I went down there and went live for that and covered that with the big news outlets. I'm just me. I'm not gonna change me. I'm not gonna change how I operate. Um, like I said, I don't make a lot of money doing this. I don't get funded very well. I've raised $120 in the 2+ years I've been doing this. It is what it is. I throw my donations out there. If people want to donate and support me, that's cool. If people want to just like my videos and like my content, that's cool too. I do what I do on my own time. When I drive an hour away to do an audit, that's my gas, my time. I don't expect people to pay for that. If I get help with it, great. If I don't, then I do me. Black Label, shoot me an email, indiebluenews@gmail.com. And I'll holler at you tomorrow, man. I'm going to go in and go to bed. I got to work tomorrow on like Swine and Noman probably. So I'm going in and going to bed. I'm going to throw on some Simpsons and watch it till I crash, man. That's just me. I did not confront them. I just got straight video of him at the house. I was going to go confront him when Swine kept calling Sue, but Sue asked me to not confront him. So I chose not to. I just didn't feel it was in the best interest of me, him, um, or whatever. I think getting the proof of him outside of his car and no Menesio on my channel saying, oh, he's not here, he just left, when the motherfucker's still at his house. Like, I'm sitting on his street and he's like, no, he's not here, he's gone. Motherfucker's in his car, sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get real, bro. If you want to lie to everybody, like, that's on you, but like, don't try to lie on fucking my stream, dude. Like, when I'm busting you out, like, I'm there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me the sky's green when I'm looking at the sky and can see it's blue. I was born at night, but not last night. So PayPal is jls7484@gmail.com. I should be. I've thought about it actually, but I don't want to. I got no interest. I've got a fucking cush ass job, man. My main job, I work 20 hours a week and make $650 a week. So, I got another part-time job that pays me like $22 an hour, a little over $22 an hour. So I'm not looking for a career change right now. I'm very happy with my income. I'm very happy with what I do for a living. It allows me a lot of flexibility, a lot of freedom. But I'm just saying, guys. So jls7484@gmail.com is my PayPal, or the link is www.paypal.com, or no, www.paypal.me/or/slushy IBN219. Sarah. PayPal.me IBN219. So yeah, okay, no man. Believe what you want to believe. I'm out, guys. Adios. Bye, no man. I sent his ass to timeout. And I'll believe what